Hey, Kite and Corner here. Today I wanted to review the best mycology resources out there. Good online sources are actually kind of scarce and scattered among a vast sea of papers and deep dives. So, if you just Google mycology, you get your little AI summary, but then what? Of course, there's Wikipedia, but who's editing that? If you're in a situation where you need to brush up on some mycology, maybe you're in a field that is mycology adjacent, and you're working on a project that bleeds into the fungal world, or perhaps you're a student and you're not feeling the material. Either way, you need something legit. So, today I'm going to show you what I've used as a medical mycologist. These are the best of the best kept secrets of the fungal world. First up, we have one of the best portable fungal resources out there. Just Google University of Adelaide Mycology. This is provided free of charge. You don't even need a login or anything, and it comes to us from exotic Australia. It almost makes me want to visit Australia, but then I remember they have giant huntsman spiders. The AI summary states it is now a global hub for medical mycology, at least for those in the know, and I think it is, at least in terms of online traffic. This thing is better than a classroom. It houses a comprehensive index of fungal taxa, tests, assessments, antimicrobials, you name it. The best features are all linked at the top. If you click on medically important fungi and antifungal susceptibility profiles, you come to a breakdown of all the major fungal groups, self-explanatory, and the full index. Another great feature I just discovered is the recent name changes for medical fungi. This is essential for modern mycology. If you spend any time looking at new and old mycology resources, you'll find completely different names and classifications for the same organisms, which makes learning about fungi infreaking possible. They're changing fungal names left and right in a kind of futile effort to arrange everything according to genetic relatedness, but it's quite a headache for doctors, nurses, and medical lab scientists trying to track these things. There are many fungi with separate names for the sexual state and asexual state to add to the confusion. But the University of Adelaide lays everything out for you. I come here frequently when I encounter a new name to see if it's just an old fungus with a new name or a new fungus. It's also updated very frequently, and I've found it to be the most current source of fungal information. Period. Back to the previous page, and you have a nice breakdown of all the fungal groups from mucormycetes, which are the aseptate lid lifters, to dermatophytes and dimorphics, even our pathogenic algae, Prototheca, and the alphabetic index. It may help to know the name of what you seek, but then it's also fun to just poke around and see what you find. So let's look at our new dimorphic emergomyces. At the top, they cover taxonomic changes explaining that these dimorphic species were previously emonchous species. All the key features for identification are covered in details with pictures, and most also have antifungal susceptibility profiles. Curvularia, one of my favorites, has recently absorbed the clinical relevant members of the Bipolarus genus. Great microphotographs. You can take a closer look to compare features. These guys look like either croissants or boomerangs. The jury's still out. I mean, there are so many rare molds that collectively they're commonly encountered in the clinical lab, but each one is seen so infrequently that it's a lifetime of learning. You also have an amazing overview of all the key distinguishing features of all the fungal groups if you're looking for a high-level review. Then you have Moldy TOF, which has been around for a while, but mycology is just now jumping on this bandwagon. As we speak, this is creating a revolution in mycology labs around the world. And antifungals. You also have this mold identification key tool. In full disclosure, I haven't used this tool a ton myself, but it apparently breaks everything down into a decision tree or algorithm to help you identify a mold you're looking at. But there's so much to explore here. Last and not least, There is a mold identification self-assessment tool, which is an extensive mycology quiz. You can check them out at your leisure. This one looks familiar. You see these long tapering phyalides. They kind of splay out. Oval conidia. And this sandy yellow-brown colony. I think this is P. silomyces. Bam. So, that is our look at the University of Adelaide's Mycology site. Definitely the most comprehensive in terms of internet sites for mycology. This is such an important resource for the field that I decided to make this a two-part series so we could talk about Adelaide by itself. We'll see you again for part 2.